Uh, what is strategy? There are many definitions of strategy, but in general, it's a plan or course of action designed to achieve a particular goal. This can be as simple as a plan to save money, or as complex as a 5-year plan for developing a new product for the company with more specific sub-goals and sub-strategies for each department and for each individual. Some people might say that strategy is all about planning, where others might argue that it's more about taking appropriate action at the right time. Where it's true that effective strategy requires thoughtful planning and analysis, it's also true that strategy involves taking action in the real world. A company needs to formulate a strategy to maximize its resources, avoid waste, take advantage of the given opportunities, and develop a competitive advantage in the marketplace. I believe true strategy is part science and part art, and it blends together short-term and long-term objectives with day-to-day management decisions and operational tactics. It's essential to always keep in mind the ultimate goals and the version that the business strategy is meant to support. Based from my recollection, there are 5 key elements of strategy as derived from the diamond model of Michael Porter. They are the awareness, vehicles, efficiency, staging, and cost control. The areas are the physical or territorial areas in which a company operates. A company's strategy should focus on identifying and exploiting the unique advantage that it has in each area. For example, Apple focuses its strategy on creating revolutionary products that are designed for the digital age and sells them through an online store. The vehicles are the means by which a company achieves its goals. A company might use a variety of vehicles, such as advertising companies, intellectual property, products and services, geographic reach, and so on. For example, Apple uses patents to protect the IP for its products and mobile devices. The differentiators are the things that make a company stand out from its competition. A company can't just rely on its products or services to distinguish itself. It needs to find other ways to be unique and different. For example, Apple is known for its sleek, minimalist designs that are easy to use. Its unique aesthetic and its emphasis on simplicity set it apart from its competitors. The staging is the order in which actions are taken. Strategy planning is an ongoing process that involves continually monitoring the environment, making decisions based on accurate forecasts and plans, executing those decisions and evaluating the results in order to make improvements. Stages can be thought of as building blocks that help companies achieve their goals. Stage can be thought of building blocks that help companies achieve their goals. The cost control is the ability to manage expenses in a way that does not compromise the company's long-term goals. For example, Apple strives to make its products as affordable as possible while still providing high-quality products. From these 5 key elements, it's evidence that strategy is an ongoing process that must be adapted to challenging environments. Going deeper, there are 2 basic views of strategy: the operational view or the outside-in strategy, and the resource-based view of the inside-out strategy. positioning via the resource-based view of strategy. When it comes to business strategy, most people tend to fall into one or two camps: those who are staunch adherents of the positioning view and those who prefer the resource-based view. Positioning view. The positioning view, often referred to as the outside-in strategy, holds that a company's primary focus should be on establishing itself as a leader in respective industry. This is done by positioning the company as a credible and reliable source of products and services, establishing strong market relationships, and ensure that company products differentiated from those of its competitors. More specifically, the three patents as described by Michael Porter and differentiation, cost leadership, and focuses 9. For example, Coca-Cola focuses on differentiation by creating unique flavors, using its massive advertising budget to establish a brand name and create a sense of community around its products, and staying at the forefront of technological innovation. The essence the company is working to define itself and its offering as different from those of its competitors in the minds of consumers. Another example for cost leadership would be Walmart, which has done so by minimizing overhead costs and offering a large variety of products at the lowest price. Finally, for forces, an example would be Southwest Airlines, which focuses on a low-cost business model, where offering comfortable and often entertaining flights to its customers through easy check-in procedures and innovative seating configuration that allows the airline to maximize the number of passengers it can carry on its flight. Resource-based view. The resource-based view, also known as the inside-out strategy, emphasizes the importance of exploiting a company's natural resources and leveraging those assets to generate profits. This approach is based on the belief that a company's resource, capital, people, equipment are its most important assets, and that it's best to focus on exploiting those resources in the most efficient way possible. For example, when it's come to capital, a company might leverage its investing in new technology or expanding into new markets. When it comes to people, a company might hire the best and brightest minds in order to remain competitive and innovative. And when it comes to equipment, a company might focus on upgrading its facilities in order to remain ahead of the curve and maintain a competitive advantage over other companies in the industry. The difference between the outside in and inside out strategy are the forces of the company resources. The outside in strategy focuses on expanding into new markets and exploiting new opportunities, whereas the inside out strategy focuses more on efficient utilization of resources and controlling costs in order to survive in a challenging marketplace.